Today we are going to go with our upstream unit and take the expressions and idioms. They are very important and you have to study them by heart because they need to be studied. Okay, the first thing that we have here is take my hat off. When you take your hat off, it means that you admire somebody. You admire somebody. Like I took my hat off when my friend gave me a very or bought for me a very nice present in my birthday party. This is for take my hat off. When you are on the go, it means that you are busy and active. For example, when your friend called or when your friend is calling you, for example, so it's telling you, are you on the go? What does it mean, are you on the go? It means that, are you busy? Fine. When somebody, when the barber, for example, when you go to a barber shop, and while you are having your hair cut, your barber is telling you, please hold still. What does it mean? Please hold still. It means here, like, please don't move, don't make a move, okay? In order to go with his work. Have a heart of gold. When somebody have a heart of gold, means that he is or she is kind. For example, I can say my friend has a heart of gold. When she said or when she defends me in front of the teacher. So it means here that when somebody has a heart of gold, it means that he or she is kind. Okay? Have a go at. When somebody has a go at you, it means like he criticizes you or she criticizes you. What does it mean to, like, when you say bad words or something that you see that it is negative in your friend, in your relative, in any person, you have a go at. Okay? After that, we have the idiom which is called lose heart. What is lose heart? When I say I have a lot of study, I really lose heart. It means I become disappointed. I become sad. I'm losing hope. Why is that? Because you have a lot of study, because you can't find a job whatsoever that you might lose heart with. Okay? Then we have be taken for granted. When somebody takes you for granted, it means not show gratitude. Gratitude for. Like when you do a favor to somebody and in return he or she did nothing to you or they did nothing in return. So this means that he or she was taking you for granted. She was taking every interest from you. Okay? Like my friend was taking me for granted when she was asking me with solving the homework. But after then, she's not talking to me anymore. So she was only talking to me to do her a favor and help her with her homework. But other than this, she's not talking to me. This is called taking for granted. Okay, after then we have, if we became let down, I'm sorry for this. The last one, keep your head. When I tell you, keep your head, don't just be nervous. Don't be nervous on everything. Just try to keep your head. I mean here, guys, that you have to be as calm as possible. Okay? In page 3.2, we have then the prepositions. They have to be studied. They're very easy. The first preposition in the booklet. Grateful to. When you are grateful to somebody, it means like you are thankful to him because uh, he did something good or precious to you. So you are grateful to him. When you say that, like, you are grateful, I'm grateful to you because you did me that big favor. Guilty of, when somebody is guilty of something, it means we are putting blame on him or on her. This is like he's guilty of doing this big grave mistake, or he's guilty of killing his like his friend or the criminal. Okay. Hereabout. Okay. Here we have three important prepositions. Hereabout, here from, and hereof. What are the differences? What is the difference between everyone? Hereabout means to learn about someone or something. When you learn about someone or something, okay? Like I heard about Shakespeare lots of time when we took such poems of him those previous years ago. So this is hearing about somebody or something, okay, or something. Hear from, to get a message from someone or a group. What does that mean when you hear from somebody? Like when you tell somebody that is traveling abroad, I want to hear from you. What does this mean? It means you want to get messages and hear from him, know more about his news while he's away. Okay? This is for hear from. So hear about, when you learn about somebody or something through books, through the internet, whatever the way, but hear from when you want to get messages from someone or a group. But hear of is different because it means to learn of the existence of someone or something. Have you ever heard of teacher? Have you ever known that that teacher exists? Then we have hopeless at, when we have no hope at something. Like I'm hopeless at reaching my goals because they are quite difficult or a little difficult to reach, but I will manage to reach them. Harmful to, when something is harmful to you, in favor of, when you are in favor of doing something. Yeah, the last two prepositions are very important. We have blame for and blame on. When you blame somebody for doing something, I blamed my sister for breaking the vase. So over here, I'm blaming her for doing this act. But blaming on, you are blaming something on somebody. Okay? This is the difference between blame for and blame on. Then we have the phrasal verbs. So this is the prepositions. Then we have the phrasal verbs. Open with me, please. Page 4 in the booklet. Okay. Phrasal verbs. We have the first phrasal verbs is fall back on. Fall back on means like when you depend on somebody or you rely on somebody. So we have three of meanings here. We have fall back on, we have rely on, we have depend on. Like I fell back on my father when I was in my serious Also, get away with, it means escape without punishment. When the thief has got away with the other criminals, okay, this is getting away with, like to escape without punishment. Get on with, like. Guys, the importance of the phrasal verbs over here is that instead of saying all the time, I like this, I like that, you have to have some kind of varieties, okay? Like to say, I got on with this. I got on with, I got on with this t-shirt. It means like, I like it. Get over, recover from. I finally got over. I finally got over my sickness. Fall for, to be deceived. I was like fell for by my friends that I thought my friends. This means to be deceived when somebody deceived you. The last phrasal verb is fall through when you fail. If you fell through this experiment, you have not to be down and try again. This is, guys, for the phrasal verbs. Now we recovered the vocab. We recovered the idioms, the prepositions, the phrasal verbs, and finally over here we have another animals and idioms. Idioms that relate to animals. The first one is when you have butterflies in your stomach. When you have butterflies in your stomach, it means that you are very nervous. I actually had butterflies in my stomach when she told me about her problem. When you kill two birds with one stone, it means to solve two problems at one time with a single action. This is like killing the idiom that killing two birds with one stone to solve two problems at a time. Okay? At one time. Take the bull by the horns to do something difficult in a determined and confident way. When something is difficult and you paid no attention and just do it courageously. Courageously means you were courageous enough while you were doing it and you went through it. Crocodile tears and insincere show of grief, it means false tears. When somebody is just intending to cry or have tears, but they are not true. Okay? Get the lion's share, it means the biggest part of something. When you got, okay, the biggest part of something, you got the lion's share. So here it's another kind of idioms because it relates to animals. But when it relates to animals, it doesn't mean that it has like a meaning that relates to the animals. It just has another meaning, okay? Okay, turn the page. On page, please. We have finished the following with a suitable preposition from which prepositions we took. He was grateful, dots them, doth their help. Who knows? Who? Yes. For their help. Okay. Number 2, I'm hopeless. What convincing him to come? Means like to persuade somebody by your words. So I'm hopeless. What about hopeless? It took convincing him to come. For advantage, what the situation and ran away. What did we say about this? Okay, advantage. He took advantage of the situation and ran away. It means here, like he tried or she tried to take, every benefit from it. She provides us what food and shelter when we were lost. She provided us with food and shelter. Okay. Earlier, when I was telling you about the prepositions, was guilty. What murder? What did we say? What do you think? Guilty of. Was guilty of. Okay, he is guilty of murder. 6. We are in a great need. What dots water? Sure, need is followed by of. We are in a great need of water. Great need of water. We ran what of petrol, so we won't go any further. What do you think? We won't go any further. His behavior contributed what the quarrel. What do you think? So, we cover today the idioms and the prepositions and the other expressions and idioms. By then, we are done with the. Thank you.